Welcome back in. Picking up where we left off with that last time. We are on a pretty hot streak here in July. Time, if you remember, we lost our 21 game hitting streak with Perdomo, but hey, the team has been hot. We have been firing it up. I remember to put McGuff back into the closer role, but we are 7-3 in our last 10. We are one game under 500. We are just 2.5 out of the wild card here, and we are ready and itching to make a run at this. See if we can get into the playoffs here. And hopefully the A's do not give us any more offers for Ramon Laureano. I did update a little bit. I brought Jerry Jamison up into AAA, promoted a few guys, and moved some things around. But it's pretty minor. Just to kind of keep it going here. And, hey, we've got a 3-game winning streak here and the start of a 7-game homestand. Do what we can against these Philadelphia Phillies who are 39-27. Maybe one of the best records in the league. Yes, that's right. They are the top team in the league. So this is actually going to be a tough series for us to get ahead and see what we can do. Well, it looks like we are jumping right into the first game here. Looks like we gave up 3 runs in the top of the 9th as we put McGuff back into the closer role. It seems to be that he blew it. Now we got to make up for it. Gabriel Moreno here and Nick Ahmed on second. See what we can do against the Phillies closer, Craig Kimbrell. Moreno, not a bad average, but it seems kind of empty with the 709 OPS. When we need a single, we will take a single at this moment in time. And there it is. It gets us advancing the runner to third base here. Productive AB by Moreno, just as good as the sacrifice bunt. At least we put it to the right side there. And now time for Perdomo, who he went 0 for last game, but he's back at it, 2 for 4 in 293. And it is time for him to see if we can tie this game up. Craig Kimbrell just with the fastball curveball. Hopefully we should be able to catch up with something here. The slide step looks like they thought we were going to be taking the easy way out, doing a squeeze to score this final run, but nah, we don't bunt in this family. No, and we went fishing down and in. Oh no, ball 4. That is definitely a real ugly swing. Not what we needed at that time, at that moment. Jake McCarthy 1 for 4 on the day. Let's make that 2 for 5. And we tried to hit it right back up the middle, but Kimbrell had it. It wasn't hit hard at all. And that will end our little win streak of 3. That McGuff, 3 hits, 3 runs, no outs, unable to do anything. That was a well-pitched game by Ryan Nelson. Only 1 run in 6 innings pitched. And it looks like we are taking it to a 2-game losing streak. But here we can even up the series. It is the bottom of the 10th. Jake McCarthy's up. Perdomo's on second. Andrew Bellotti has been tasked to taking us out. He's already got 1 inning pitch. So, looks like we got the vests out. The classic Diamondbacks unis. One of my favorites, by the way. Always loved the purple and teal. And now it is 1-2. Can't seem to lay off anything inside on this this hitting view. And it gets to full. Corbin Carroll on deck. One of the leading Rookie of the Year contenders as Bellotti comes set. And we whiff on it. Yet again, chasing another pitch out of the zone. Ball 4. Oh, Corbin Carroll, 3 for 4 on the day, though. He is 7 for 12 in the series. 3 doubles. And it looks like he's coming back strong after a little bit of a slump there. heading out of May into June. And ball 4, take your base. We got runners on second and first with Christian Walker up. 932 OPS, 21 home runs. He's 0 for 4 so far, but this is the time, if any, to get that hit that he needs. And he drives it deep right center field. It looks like the center fielder is going to be able to get under it, but we are going to be tagging at third. Let's see if we can get all the way there. Yes, it was easy. There's no play at third, but now we are runners on first and second. Real solid swing there from Walker. So now it is Gurriel's turn. He has come up clutch before for us a couple times this year. Coming in 1 for 3, even though he's hitting 244. 2-0. This is the spot that we can take advantage right here. 3-0. Are we going to give ourselves the green light? I think so, especially with Evan Longoria on deck. Nope. I don't think we went. And that is ball 4. Bellotti, basically walked 3 pitchers or 3 batters this inning. I mean, we struck out on one of the ball 4s. Now we have got bases loaded. Evan Longoria is up. Let's hold on a second here. I just want to take a quick peek at potential options. Marte is on the bench right now. I think that's going to be what it is. Here we go. We're going to be putting Marte into the spot that we need him to be. And he just hangs a slider as we get too far in front of it. Marte up the middle. That's the ball game. We even up the series, tied it up 2-2. And that is the win we're looking for. We brought Marte in just in time, smacks it right back up the middle, and we take that win. That's exactly what we're looking for in this June, to stay hot. I think this will keep the momentum real strong. Carroll 3 for 4 with the ribby. Jake McCarthy 1 for 4 with the double. Chafin, came in, shut it down as needed. It was actually a pretty solid pitching effort by our squad here. Zach Davies, who got our shutout earlier, Mantiply and Chafin. Hey, those are the guys we want in. Now we bring in Cleveland into Arizona here. The hot desert sun in June is heating up, and Zach Gallen has shoulder inflammation. That means we may have lost this game. It's out 1 to 2 weeks. 15-day DL. Oh, that may not be enough. Let's see, take a look. How much did he last? Yeah, Zach Gallen, 3.2 innings, came out early. Unfortunate, especially for his Cy Young hopes. Likely to miss at least 2 starts here. How we can fill in this gap. And I believe it may be time for Dre Jameson to get that call again. We do have some options for him. To the 40-man and then bring him up. And Dre Jameson is now in the rotation. We'll see how he goes. He may be able to stick and bump out potentially Tommy Henry or Zach Davies. Brandon Pfaadt has cooled off from his hot start up to a 4.5 ERA. His whip has gotten even worse as it is too. But here we are, 3-game winning streak against Cleveland as we evened our record up to 36-36 and try to sweep Cleveland. And it is not enough. Ryan Nelson takes a loss. Time for Brandon Pfaadt. As we go on the road, we need to clamp it down. Bottom of the 10th, tied 2-2. Austin Adams in. Brandon Pfaadt actually probably had a really solid game here, which you like to see. Both of us are trying to get back. Whoever wins this game will be 500. And it would be nice if it would be us and not them. So we hang that one. Manfred Mann on second. Fastball right down the middle. Cannot hang on. Tyrone Taylor down for 3 strikes. I believe we will take our chances and put Chafin in, do the lefty-lefty matchup as Yelich is also on deck. So if we need to face both of them and get them to chase that that slider outside. Another slider keeps whiffing. He did it twice. Let's make it 3 times. And he pokes it out to Carroll. He's got enough room to get under it. And there's 2 outs. And now we've got to deal with Christian Yelich himself. He's hitting .241 this year. Real life doing a lot better. And we will just keep feeding them sliders as Thomas gets under this one out in right center field. End of the 10th. Chafin does what he needed to do. And now we've got Gurriel Jr., Marte, and Longoria coming up. The Brewers have 2 errors this game. And now we get to face Colin Ray. Starts us off 0-1. And he hung another one. That is a deep drive to right. He probably gets under it. No, he reaches and he can't get it. We're going to go for 3. We are running all the way around. Play at home. He is safe. 3-2, a triple for Gurriel. That's the triple that he needed for the cycle earlier on. That is his 2nd of the year, just over the stretched arm of, I believe, nope, that is Tyrone Taylor out in right field. And that is a huge swing and at bat on a hanging curveball that we needed to get ahead. And Marte looking to follow that up. Let's get something going. Maybe a little bit of insurance. And we go chasing up as he elevates it for the first out. And Marte goes down. Now it's time for Evan Longoria. See if he can get something going here. He's a little cool here in 226. And 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, sorry, he's hitting 235. Read the scoreboard wrong. And that is a ball 3 outside. 3 straight balls. Colin Ray looks like he might be pinching around us. And we will just take, and he gets the call. That one was almost all the way in the zone. We were taking no matter what. But, I don't know if he expected that one. I for sure thought that was a strike. And I'm sure most of the guys in the dugout on the Brewers side are going to be livid when they see that one come up on the screen. Now, Jake McCarthy, he's got enough speed, so even if he gets on the ground, we should score a run as he drives it. So the double play chances are pretty low unless we absolutely smoke one to one of the infielders. Got to be able to put this ball in play. Get another run across the board. Jake McCarthy absolutely gives that one a ride, but it is just foul. 5.5 feet. Just kind of gave it a little buzz. And we do it again. Do we go deep on this one? Perfect swing. It is so deep. It is gone. 3-run home run in the top of the 11th. Jake McCarthy. I believe that might be, his 4th home run on the year. The man does not have a lot of power. He's got a lot of speed. But coming in when necessary as we got ourselves a little bit of a hanger right over the middle of the plate. And that is just about enough to put the nail in the coffin. Putting up 4 runs in the top of the 11th exactly when we need it. Carson Kelly, 1 for 4 on this game here. And now make that 2 for 4. No, just gets there in time. Taylor speeding out there for the catch. 87 miles an hour off the bat. Hitting 295 still, which is really great. I mean, he was an all-star this year in real life, and hey, potentially could get on that all-star roster if he's hitting 295. Yeah, those hits are getting up there, especially for being a leadoff man. 2-2 from Piamps. And we poke that one into left field corner. That's going to be a double. That's the third hit for Perdomo tonight. I believe is right. Is that the third? I believe so. That's a beautiful, his 14th double on the season. Yeah, he's feeling good about that one. As we go the opposite way to reach as we protect the plate. That is a beauty. Keeping it alive. Keep the game going with 2 outs. And Alek Thomas almost smokes that one as he hung another one. These Brewers pitchers are falling apart here in the extra innings. And the whiff. That is it for the 11th frame here. But Jake McCarthy able to hit one deep to right center and put the Diamondbacks up and maybe this game out of reach itself. McGuff potentially not needed at all. Let's see if we could just kind of finish this one off with Chafin. Being that that Chafin himself only faced 2 batters, but they were very important. And then we get a little bleeder out into right field, and we had a really bad throw. It would have been off the mark, not enough. So there it is, a jam shot late hit into right field to get the Brewers back within scoring position, or within threat. Rowdy Tellez 0 for 4, keeps whiffing on these sliders. He took 2 of them. A third wasn't enough, but maybe a fourth can do it. As he gives that one a ride, but McCarthy's going to get enough speed to get under this one and brings him back to first base as we now have 1 out into the bottom of the 11th here. Certainly it's a save opportunity for McGuff if needed, but we don't need it. We're going to do a little 6-4-3. There it is, the end of the game, 6-3. Arizona takes it. We are now back to 500, playing some amazing baseball here in June. So there it is. Marte was 2 for 5. I may have been wrong. Perdomo was 2 for 6. I was getting ahead of ourselves. I thought it was our third hit of the game, but Marte's got 2 doubles, and McCarthy coming in absolute clutch. Only 1 for 1, but it was the one that we needed to put us up over the top, especially with Chafin giving up the Manfred man, but we don't hold that against him at all. A good start to the series on the road, and the Yankees have something to offer us. It is Jonathan Loaizaga, the lasagna man, for Evan Longoria. Let's take a look. We'd have 2 years of team control. He's pitched 1 inning this year. Was he hurt? What is going on? His per-nines are not too bad. It's not like he's got a lot of money. We potentially could just fill in with Rojas. It's not like Longoria has been filling in exactly what we needed. He would fill in our 3rd best guy, and because we have Jose Ruiz, I believe, is in. Yeah, he's got a 623. We could probably send him down. He'd go through waivers. He's already used all of his options. I mean, guys like Miguel Castro have been really good this year, and Austin Adams has been serviceable, and Mantiply has been just downright nasty. And we've also got Freeman waiting in the wings, and he's already up 1 overall since we've started. He's in 363. Man, if he keeps it up, he may be getting the call later on this year. Yeah, I think we're gonna take our shot here. It makes our bullpen better. The lineup is pretty much kind of right where it was at anyways. So now we are going to be sending down likely Jose Ruiz, send him through waivers, and that means we got to bring up Josh Rojas, who's hitting 294 down in AAA. Let's bring him up. All right, Josh Rojas, welcome to the squad, and we will bring him down a little bit in the order, and I guess we'll finish off with 3 lefties there. We are lefty heavy. Ooh, I think maybe we will platoon Rojas a little bit, or susceptible to him, but obviously like guys like Alek Thomas, who is now hitting under 200. Not something you like to see, but it is what it is right now. We kind of have to deal, and hopefully this will help out our bullpen here, as we'll send Ginkle up to be our long man, and we potentially might have to switch out McGuff. I don't know if he keeps blowing some saves, we might give some opportunities to a guy like Castro, who is just dealing this year right now, and even potentially the Weiziga coming in. Oh, we take it down. Zach Davies, is that another shutout? Not enough, but McGuff does come in and save the day. 1 1/3. He came in the 8th. Do we come in for the... No, it looks like we're gonna have to save it. We got Devin Williams on the bump, but we got Perdomo with runners on first and second. Can we go for the series sweep, get 2 games above 500? And we get a fastball. That is going to be a gap for sure. Let's get going on our horse. Perdomo, a home run to right center field. Touch them all for sure. Perdomo with his 6th home run, 105 off the bat. Huge pitch, what we need to do when we get those fastballs down the middle. We are on fire this June. That is what we're looking for. A 2-run lead into the top of the 9th against the Brewers. Look at this pitch. Beautiful. Gotta take advantage when they put those pitches over the middle of the plate. And here comes Piamps coming back in. Gurriel, let's keep it going. We got a 1-out rally. And tries to paint it with the front door slider. And it's not enough. We have scored 4 runs here in the 9th. All off of Devin Williams, and we are able to oust him from the game. And I thought we were all over that. Look at that. That timing was good. I was right. And there's a second walk. Keeps it going. Runner on first, 1 down. Christian Walker is 3 for 12 in the series with a dinger, and he's got 23 on the year. And he hung it. Oh, that could have been number 24. I was feeling that one. As he brings a fastball, those are the ones you can't miss those, and when we do, it feels oh so bad, oh so bad. As it comes in and we bleed it out to center field, but Tapia is there, quick enough to get under it. That's the 2nd out. Christian Walker retired on a slider, up and away. And now Marte coming in. He's got a home run today, a 3-run dinger, full count. We are going to be getting these runners going. Let's see what we can do. Maybe get something sneaky. And a fastball right down the middle. Is it enough? No, he looks like he's jogging. He's just able to get under it. It was a great swing, but hey, when you go deep center field here in, is it All-American is what his name now? You got to put a good one on to get that ball out of the park. So we got Brian Anderson, Luis Urias, and Tyrone Taylor coming up, and that means it is Scott McGruff, the crime dog, coming in. He's got 5 blown saves already this year. 1 in 4. Not great. Let's be honest. And there it is, McCarthy getting out there, but it's not good enough. We are starting the bleeding early with the jam shot very late. Gets it in on his hands. And that one is a blast to Rojas out in left field. I didn't even know he had left field eligibility, but hey, he's out there to camp under it. But that one was too close for comfort, as we started off with an 0-1. There it is. We have lost our traction being the saves leader early on in the year, as we couldn't score any runs. But now that he's blown 5 saves, we are now 6 saves behind on the leaderboard. As we keep pumping him in. Let's go up the ladder a little bit, see if he can go chasing. And he doesn't. He holds off. And so now that we go up and away, now we just try to bring that slider in. We hang it, but it's still good enough. There it is, strike 3, 2 outs. And now it is Bryce Terang, the rookie, coming up. He's hitting 211, but, hey, he's still probably got it as we get absolutely squeezed on that pitch. Oh my, I think that is 100% in the zone almost. And it's not a pitch apparently. It is not a strike as we need to claw our way back into this one. As we go splitters, keeps it on the ground, trying to keep it in there. Let's see if we get a chase out of the zone as we back him up. Almost hit his back foot with that slider. And now we get to our beautiful pitch, the splitter. Is it enough? That is a weak grounder to Walker, and that will do it. 7-5. Diamondbacks win on the Perdomo 3-run homer and a 4-run inning in the top of the 9th as we keep staying hot. And that is the 22nd save for McGuff. Mantiply gave up a run. He is human after all, it seems. But we got ourselves a little sweep of the series as we make our way, and as we send Jose Ruiz off to Double-A, it looks like Milwaukee has claimed them now. Would you like to withdraw this waiver? No, send him off. It's fine. Have him. And here we go into San Francisco, and we lose our losing streak. But let's see if we can keep coming back here. We are up 7-5. Corbin Carroll on cycle watch, and we are going to be in Triples Alley in San Francisco. The one place that we potentially could easily do it standing up, especially with the speed that Carroll has. We are going to be locking in. We are he's 4 for 7 in the series with a home run and an RBI already. And we've got Taylor Rogers humming in lefty. And we are looking for something to hang and put it in to third base. That's what we want here. And we were just a little bit early on it. That was the hanger that we were looking for. And we did it again. That one was good timing. That one could have been the triple that we needed. Cycle watch for Corbin Carroll. 2-2. The one worry here is with Perdomo on first. Is he going to be fast enough to get us that triple? Can he score? 3-2 full count. We know we're ready. This is what we're going to see here. And we battle, we fight that off. That was the first sinker he threw us the whole count here. He'd been throwing us almost nothing but sliders exclusively. And that is ball 4. We take our base. The cycle doesn't really have a chance unless we potentially give up some runs. And here, Christian Walker looks to knock us in here. Got an 0-2 count. That's never good. And he drives one deep to left. Is it a grand slam? He keeps walking, and he is at the wall. And the bluff from Perdomo, but we get another run. We are up 3 on the road here in San Francisco. June keeps treating us well. And we got ourselves a full count. We were going to be running here. We are off to the races. It looks like a pop-up to third base. As we just kept going, it doesn't really matter anyways. And there it is, the middle of the 9th. Time for a save opportunity for McGuff. And there it is. We are tapping our knuckles and our hats, giving some handshakes, giving the Vipers out in center field. And McGuff is able to shut it down for his 23rd save. Obviously, look, Carroll had a great game. I thought we had a great chance of getting that triple. We put a good swing on it, but hey, sometimes the bat just doesn't go where you want it to go. Perdomo 2 for 5 with a double and a run. And there it is. We keep it going. The hot Jude. We are 3 games above 500. The second half of Double A, I believe, is over, right? And we are in first place in both of our minor leagues. Some pretty solid records there, and we are tied for second place now with the Giants after that series win, 2-1. And hey, that's something a beautiful sight to see. And as we welcome on in the Tampa Bay Rays to the home field, and Andrew Chafin is trying to close it out here. Looks like we've already given up 2 runs. That might be McGuff doing that, as Chafin likely doesn't have any pitches coming into this, and he's going to be facing off against Harold Ramirez. Yeah, McGuff pitched. He had an error and then walked. Looks like he had a chance, but almost blew it. As we gotta try to shut this down as we jam him on the inside, and he's looking to bloop him just a little bit, but at least we have 2 outs here to kind of limit the damage as we go up 0-2 right away. Let's see if we can put him away with the slider down and in. Did he go? He did not. He was able to check on that one. Let's he offered at it again. Let's do it. Let's send it again as we hung that one, but Marte's going to be there for the easy out. Get him down 5-4. Diamondbacks win. Clutch up the interleague matchup. And yep, here comes the Vipers coming out. Andrew Chafin with his third save. As we've been heating up here, the one low light of our team has mostly been McGuff with some blown saves, and I think it is time for an opportunity to see what Miguel Castro can do. Obviously, Chafin has some experience with us. He's got 3 so far, but I think it's a good chance to give Castro a chance. And here it is, his first time. We got 1 out. He's put runners on first and second with a hit and a walk, but he's also got 1 strikeout. So we put him right through the fire and the start of it, and we got to do it again against Harold Ramirez. And that sinker is just nasty right now. Hopefully good enough to get a ground ball. There's 1, and that is 2 right there. That is easy. 1, 2, 3. Well, not really. It was 1, 2, 3. It was just a 6-3 double play. And hey, we'll take it again. That's a good start. Hey, we got the first save for Miguel Castro. Actually, his second save on the year, but the first one when he's actually got the roll to himself. That's what we're looking for. Perdomo with another home run, 2 for 4. Marte with a home run. He is just heating up himself. I think we'll take a look at the All-Star voting as we're getting really close to it too here at the end of the month. So now we are up 13-1. Gurriel Jr. needs the triple yet again. We were able to do it in Milwaukee, and potentially we might be able to do it again if we get a lucky bounce. It certainly can do it. And they are sending out Javi Guerra, I believe that is how you pronounce it, as he's got a sinker slider fastball, and that one is humming in there at 99. The 4 for 4 from Gurriel is a really nice thing to see here, as we continue to keep rolling and trucking on through here. And brings that fastball up and in. A little high chin music. We didn't dive away from it, but not nice. That slider, I thought we had a good chance at it. I mean, we're just early on it. 2-2. And brings it to a full count. Last time we needed a triple for the cycle. We also got walked with Corbin Carroll. I do not want to get walked yet again. I need a chance. And we get jammed just a little bit by the sinker inside. Just a lazy fly ball to right field. And that's going to be enough to do it. It is the bottom of the 8th. unlikely to get another at bat. There it is. We are shaking hands. Gurriel, 4 for 5, 7 RBIs. What an amazing day. Carroll himself was 3 for 3. Moreno 3 for 5. This is did anyone go over? And of course, the MVP candidate Christian Walker did go over 5. My goodness, Corbin Carroll, 5 runs. Every time he got up, he scored a run. That is just impressive. And he got his 14th home run of the year. Tommy Henry just locking it down, 6 innings, 1 run, 7 strikeouts. It's coming along, this team. We are looking pretty good coming into this All-Star break. And let's just kind of keep it up. And Zach Gallen is no longer injured. So it looks like we did lose our last game here in June. But what a June it was. 44 and 39. Coming out 5 games above 500. I believe we definitely entered the month under. And we're 8-2 in our last. We are 3.5 out from the division lead. And we do have a wild card spot locked up right now if the season were to end. But obviously, you know, baseball, hey, long season, long time. And let's take a look at what's happening around the organization. Jeff Bain struggling. Cole Sulcer also struggling. Tyler Freeman just absolutely raking. He may as well deserve a call up here. Even with the trade of Longoria opened it up for him a little bit. And then Christian Montes de Oca also doing pretty well himself. Let's take a look at some of our prospects here. Dre Jameson, hey, not too bad in his 2 starts with Gallen. But I believe we might be sending him back down. It wasn't like he was lights out. And Zach Davies has been doing pretty well. Tommy Henry obviously had just an amazing game this last one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send him down. He's got the options. Who else are we looking for here? Boom. Del Castillo. Still hitting well, 266. Not too bad. Obviously, we were already talking about Tyler Freeman hitting 344. Man is also up to 68 overall. He is really doing well in the system. Very well might get that September call up too. Jordan Lawler has got 1 to 2 weeks left on his torn calf. So hopefully we will get 2.5 months worth out of him. It'd be something nice to see. Ryan Bliss hitting $194. Not great at all at triple or double A there. And then Drew Jones is still struggling, 207. But let's bring this into the All-Star break. Hey, let's take a look at both of our awards. Christian Walker still leading the MVP race. He's got 25 home runs. Not the most in the majors, but at least probably likely leading. Zach Gallen's lost a little bit of ground to Corbin Burns here in the Cy Young race. And then Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll, has brought his average up to 302. The man had an amazing June. I would not be surprised if he actually got June Player of the Month. We'll check that out. And Player of the Month goes to Juan Soto, but the Rookie of the Month was Corbin Carroll. Look at that, 365 and 5 home runs. I mean, Juan Soto is something else for him to be going 396, 10 homers. So, and then May was Brenton Doyle out in center, Jack Swinski. And let's take a look at All-Star voting right now. Zach Gallen looks to be one of the starters that are going to be in the game. Joe Mantiply also pitching really well, 43 innings, 0.83 ERA, 0.78 WHIP. We potentially could have him in the save situations too, if Vargas actually kind of stops a little bit here. McGuff, hey, he's got some votes, but it's probably not going to be enough. Christian Walker leading at first base. Ketel Marte, who had an amazing June himself. He's up to 313. He's gaining some traction. He's only 50,000 votes behind. Even he's only 18,000 votes away from being potentially the third bench guy. Corbin Carroll on left field getting second in votes to Juan Soto. I mean, hey, he's got 23 home runs, but Carroll's got 15 stolen bases too. Nothing in center and probably nothing out in right. So, but it's looking pretty good. We got a few all stars as we've had a really good June, and let's take this momentum into July here. And Marte has 2 home runs, keeping it hot. You know, he is vying for that all-star spot, but we are down 12-7 facing off against Tucker Davidson. So let's see what we can do. Pretty standard mix, even though he's got 5 of them. As we take a hack at the first pitch, 93-mile-an-hour fastball up and away. We got to take advantage, try to jump ahead. Ball 1 inside. Evens the count. And Marte is 2 for 3 on the day. And we get reached. We roll it over. It's going to be a double play. And that is an easy way out of the inning. We are still down by 5. Potentially get another AB. And we get to the left. Just a little two-hopper. A little reach. And we send it over to Walker. Easy. And did I see 18-7? As that scoreboard switched over? Yes. Yes, we did. 6 runs in the 7th. Shohei Ohtani went 5 for 6. Trout 3 for 5. Moniak 4 for 5. And that one does nothing good for anyone's ERAs here. Loaizaga can't even record an out. Austin Adams gave up 3 runs. Dak Davies, as we said, he was doing well and sent down Dre Jameson. He gives up 8 earned runs. Kyle Nelson can't get it out. Yeah, that one, we will forget that one and be a goldfish and never want to talk about that game ever again. On to the next one. And we got one more week until the draft. 4 games above 500 here. Let's not get swept by these Angels. And it looks like Shohei is dealing, but we are up 1-0 off of him. Perdomo 0 for 2, looking to extend into another 15-game hitting streak right now. He's looking for his 16th straight game. Let's see what we can do against Shohei, who's already got 7 strikeouts as it is. Perdomo just absolutely raking for us this year, as we are just a bit behind on that one. And he gets a splitter over the middle. The Japanese Babe Ruth. We gotta keep this alive. I do not want to be going down on strikes. 0-2 in a deep hole. And that fastball's inside. It's 1-2. Another one, slider down and in. Almost hit my ankles. 2-2, even the count up. And we tried to be all over the slider. Front door, struck him out. That is his 8th strikeout. We are still up 1-0, even with 2 errors. And do we get another chance? Yes, we do. It is Jacob Webb. We are up 4-1 in the 9th. We have another chance, and that is exactly what we were looking for. Looks like we were able to run Shohei out of the game there. It looks like we scored 3 runs in the top of the 8th. And the Angels came back with 1. And now we are in another 0-2 hole. At least this time it isn't Shohei being the one that's pitching. And we get ourselves a little slide step. There's only one out this time, though. And we take a borderline pitch. Thought that was a little bit more inside than it actually was, but we will take the ball. Ball 2. And we whiff once again, striking out as we go down, and we're likely to lose our 15-game hitting streak. And it looks like Vargas, right? Or Miguel Castro. Yeah, Castro comes in, gives up 2 runs, and now it is up to Chafin with 1 out here. Looks like we might have a chance to turn a double play to finish this game off. And Marte gets it to us. And then we pick it out of the grass, but it is still not enough. We got runners on the corners. And Chafin needs to get this final out. Who's going to be seeing this? Are we going to get one more at bat? And we are putting up some knucks. Chafin comes in with his 4th save. That's his first blown save for Castro. Gurriel with the 3-run homer. That's the one that put him out of his misery in the 8th inning. Tommy Henry, what an outing for him. The sad fact is we got 2 strikeouts with Perdomo as we were raking with him, but it seems like every swing just kind of came up with a little bit of air underneath it. And Kodai Senga is looking to shut us out. Marte has a 17-game hitting streak on the line, and it looks like we have 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th to try to keep that alive. He's only given up 3 hits, Senga, today. And Marte's got a walk and a stolen base, but that's probably the furthest base runner we've gotten today. The Mets are looking to even themselves up to be a 500 ball club. And we are way too out in front of that. The ghost fork. And a fastball. We give it a ride. 100 miles an hour to the probable 3rd deck on the first base side. 400,000 feet. And the fork ball gets us and we strike out. That is the game. A full, complete game shutout for Senga. Not what we were looking to see, especially with Gallen on the mound. He gave up 4 runs. The Cy Young hopes falling to the wayside and dwindling. And it looks like they're going for back-to-back shutouts. This time, Verlander on the bump. 5 strikeouts, no walks, 6 hits against. And we need to prevent this from happening right now. And it is only 1 run is all we need. But if we're swinging like that, it's not going to be looking pretty. And we are late again. The second pitch inside. 2 balls. And there we go. There we go. It's got to be way inside for us to not even offer at it, apparently. Tried to be sneaky, brought that curveball in, but we were able to fight it off. There it is again. Another breaking ball in the zone. 1-2, staying alive. And a fastball up in the zone, and we cannot handle it. 95 miles an hour. Just too much. And then he gets the call of the century. This might be the reason why we can't score any runs, is these umpires this week, this series, seemingly calling pitches that don't even touch the zone. I'm surprised that wasn't a strike. It is a tough life out here. And what are we chasing that for? Oh my. What's happening here? All right, 2-2. He's basically thrown 4 balls to us, but apparently we have 2 strikes. 1 was my own fault. And we fight that one off. That one was in the zone. Just a little behind it. And there it is, full count. Marte on deck. And we find a gap. Get going. Get going. I think that's over. That's a wall right there. We got ourselves a double. Gurriel starts it off. And now we've got Ketel Marte coming up. That's a 14th double for Gurriel. And of course, he's bringing in the lefty, switching us around. That's Brooks Raley coming in. He's 21 for 23 on his save opportunities. And we got Marte up, hitting the righties. And, oh, we are just late on the sinker right down the middle. Could have been enough. Marte is hitting 409 on the season against lefties. This is the guy we want up right now in this spot. Just outside on the edge. It was still a strike probably. And now it's a 1-2 count. And a cutter inside slams the bat down. We pop it up. Raley gives way to Alvarez. And now there are 2 outs. And coming up to bat is Gabriel Moreno. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles already. And we got ourselves a runner on second and hopefully not stranding him. Ball 1 inside. And we hit it down the line. It might be enough. He dives. And we are safe to live another day. 1-1. And that's a slider down and in. We got ourselves a hitter's count here. Time to put something in play. Get this game tied up. Here we find our way. We check it. It's 3-1. Alek Thomas on deck, the lefty. Likely a pinch hit opportunity if it arises. And brings it back to a full count. Cutter up and away. And finally. And he walks. There it is. Gabriel Moreno. The winning run is on base in the bottom of the 9th. Alek Thomas is going to have to make way for somebody here. Let's see. Emmanuel Rivera has got a lot of clutch. 56. Nick Ahmed. 61 clutch. Yeah, I think we're going to be bringing in Emmanuel Rivera for the chance and the opportunity to get this game tied up. And we give a grounder to Jeff McNeil, and he takes it, passes it over to Alonso, and that's a game over. First pitch swinging. Wasn't a bad pitch to swing at. We got a good as far as timing goes, we had a good swing, but it just wasn't enough. And they have now shut us out 2 games in a row. This is not the July that we were hoping for after the June that we had. And we are back down to 3 games over 500. And yet again, we find ourselves in a close game. The triple is needed for the cycle. Alek Thomas. We got some speed. And this is Carlos Carrasco coming out of the pen himself, as we've got a 1-1 game coming into the bottom of the 9th with no outs. On cycle watch. We've had a few chances with the way we've been hitting. This is the first one of July, our first opportunity. And a fastball right down the middle, and we rip it foul. That was a good chance to hit that gap. And we get one right by. That is going to be a single. We are 4 for 4. Alek Thomas, 88 speed on the base. Do we dare give a chance to steal? We probably don't have. We won't have the chance. Rojas is on. Is 0-1. Is he going to be bunting? Put us into. Yes, he is. Oh, what is that? Why? What just happened? I thought he was bunting and then he took it away. So I just went. I advanced. And then he took it away. And now we're sitting here in the 10th inning. All for nothing. What happened? Rojas, what were you doing? Get the bunt down. All right. Coming in the bottom of the 10th. Let's see some handshakes here, please. And it's not. Bottom of the 11th. Runners on first and second. Carrasco still pitching. And we are 4 for 4 with Thomas. No chance to get a triple right now, though. Because any run that scores is the winning run. But, I mean, hey, 4 for 4 is still real good. Fastball inside. I think we are almost all over Carlos Carrasco here right now. Alec Thomas looking to go 5 for 5, get his 5th hit. We're just behind it. Those elevated fastballs, man. They can get there. Hold on, my eye's going crazy. And we foul it off. Staying alive. 1 for 2. Let's get this. And another fastball right down the middle. Man, we are so far ahead of everything right now. Ball 2 evens up the count. Brought a lot of fastballs into the zone. Gotta protect. You never know with these umpires this series. You know, we only scored one run this game too. Full count. Runner's going to be going. This is the perfect opportunity. And we fouled that one almost into the dugout. Might have been ball 4, but I think we're going to be swinging at most fastballs anyways. Changeup switches it up on us a little bit. Still 89 miles. It's like 2 miles an hour difference in his fastball. As we swing at ball 4, what are we doing? Oh man, we are trying to make this game real hard, and here it is. We get to be the Manfred man, and I'm hoping that he actually bunts this time. Get it down. We got to get to third. All right, time for us to be the final winning run here. Jake McCarthy, are we gonna get the squeeze play? And there's the win by Jake McCarthy. Yet another walk-off this season. That's the one we're looking for in 12 innings, right? I think it was 12. Just 2 runs in the whole series against the Mets. It was a tough one out there. Alec Thomas doing everything he can this game. He scored both runs. Had almost half the hits. Carlos Carrasco has to take the L on this one. I mean, he was kind of put there and just like, let him go. And here we are. We are 5 games above 500, 2.5 out of the division lead behind the Padres. We are comfortably, not really comfortable, but we are in the wild card spot. The draft is the next thing coming up, so we will be coming into the next episode with our draft prospects, trying to see what we can get. I'm feeling hopeful with the 12th pick that we can get someone nice, something to complement. I know we did a lot of pitchers. And hopefully we find some diamonds in the rough, boys. Got 2 more games against Pittsburgh here. We have real similar records, but we aren't too worried about them. Looks like our all-star voting is locked in. Christian Walker does get the start. Marte does sneak by into the 3rd spot, but I don't know if that means he's actually going to be there or not. 1 player per team thing can kind of get in the way of that. Next time out, we got the draft, we got the all-star game, we've got signing our picks. We're going to find out if there's any generational talents out there. We also have the trade deadline in next episode too. So we're going to find out what we can do. We might be buyers and finding out our ways. Let's take a look at just the minor leagues right now. Jordan Lawler, number 3, even though he's injured. Drew Jones drops a little bit. Yeah, he's hitting $1.99 now. He was right next to so we've had some struggles there, but you know, obviously he's only 19. We give him a little break here and there on that one. And then yeah, it's kind of the rest of the way. We might need some starting pitching if we're going to do anything at the trade deadline. Not sure what we might be able to package up here. I don't know how much we can really be buyers this year. It's going to be interesting to see and find out what we can do about that. But until next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.